Hey, what's up, beautiful souls? Happy Wednesday. I hope that you are having an absolutely wonderful day, and I hope that your day has been filled with love and light. Today, I wanted to talk about spirit guides and what they are and my experience with my guides. So, what a spirit guide is, when you are set to incarnate on Earth as a human being, you are assigned spirit guides to help assist you along your path and guide you through your soul evolution here on Earth. We all have them. They are always present with us, and most people are unaware that they even exist. That comes from the soul warfare that has been going on this earth for so long to get us away from our soul essence and keep us away from the unlimited potential that the soul carries. Because what a powerful energy to carry when you are tapping into unlimited potential. And when you are tapping into unlimited potential, you cannot be governed or controlled. So the egoic powers to be don't want you to know this information. So I want to share, and I want to shine some light on this dark area of people's consciousness. So your guides can be called upon, and you can call on them. And the thing to remember as you call on these guides that are always present, you can ask for advice. You can do anything. You can ask for anything. And the most important thing to remember is when you're calling on your guides or calling for assistance or calling to meet your guides is patience. You have to develop a practice of prayer and meditation and showing gratitude. And there are some practices in place. You can't just, not be taking care of yourself and say, hey, guides, show up in my bedroom in 5 minutes. It doesn't work like that. You have to tap into the spiritual realm through prayer and meditation and taking care of your physical vessel. And there are all kinds of practices to attune you into the universal frequency where these other realms become accessible to human beings in the human vessel. So what I like to do is I pray, and I ask my guides for guidance, and I ask them to answer this question or that question, or lead me in the right direction because I'm feeling a blockage in my vessel. And these answers come through energy when I'm meditating, through songs, through crazy videos I see, or through human interaction where someone will bring something up. It's like, holy shit, I was just asking my guides about this, and now this person's telling me all about it. Holy shit. And this other person, if they're unconscious, they may have no clue. But if you meet another conscious person that is in touch with the spiritual realm, they may be like, hey, something is telling me to tell you all about this, and that is spirit. And spirit guides you. So a little bit about spirit guides, and a little bit I want to share about my personal experience with my guides is, I've felt their presence, and I've received answers, and I've received so much love and guidance from these beautiful beings, and I am so grateful to have them by my side and to guide me and to gently nudge me along when I have blockages. But as of late, I've been trying to call them in because I would love to meet them. So for me, my ego is strong and my spirit is strong. So my ego's over here chirping like, dude, you're just making all this shit up in your head. Like, are you losing your mind? Like, you talking about meeting ghosts and shit? Like, what the hell? So as my ego's over here chirping, my heart is telling me like, dude, this shit is real. There's been too many synchronistic happenings in your life, and people that have come into your life out of nowhere that know about your father, said your father came to them in spirit. You've had your father come to you in spirit by the sacred fire in Costa Rica, and just you've had all these beautiful experiences. Shut your ego up and dive into this. So diving into this, I've been calling on my guides to make themselves visibly present in this reality. And I've been patient, and I've been asking and praying and being grateful every day. And a couple weeks ago, as I meditated, I meditate in the complete dark. And when I was sitting there and I was out of my physical vessel, not in a sense of astral projecting or outer body experience, but I was just still, and I was just being, my soul being, not my physical vessel being Chad Hafler. I felt this presence, such a beautiful, calming presence. And I opened my eyes, and to my right, off to the side a little bit, not directly in front of me, but kind of sitting at an angle from me in my closet, where I do some of my meditation, sitting there was this white figure. And it wasn't so detailed to the point where I could pick out physical features, but I could tell it was a human being, a human-shaped being, and it was a little native man. And I couldn't make out facial features, and I closed my eyes, and I went back into it, and I opened my eyes, and it was gone. So I gave my gratitude. I said my thanks for that guide being present with me and giving me some answers that I was actually sitting down in meditation to receive. So I showed my gratitude and went about my business. And last weekend, a good buddy of mine and I did ceremony on a Friday night. And after we do ceremony, I have a golf course attached to my backyard. So it's a beautiful golf course. It's all wooded and open fairways and woods, and it's a magical land. And I'm almost positive it was sacred native land to my soul being, because, well, I am positive. There's no I think. But we are out on the golf course walking, and one of my spirit animals is the owl. So the owl represents wisdom. And when for some reason, old programming and verbiage is kind of hemming me up here. But before I was conscious, I was always drawn to the owl, but never really looked into it, because I was like, oh, that bird is cool as shit, it's up at night, and I've always been a night owl, if you will. I've always enjoyed darkness, and walk in the shadows at night, the way they can play tricks on your mind, and this reality is really powerful to me, and I enjoy that. So walking out on the golf course at night, the owl started screeching. And there are 3 owls that live out on my golf course that I've become very familiar with, and such beautiful birds, and I'm so grateful that they are present with me. But the owls started screeching, 2 of them, and I was like, holy cow. So we sat down and we just listened, and singing to us, and it was really powerful, and the hair on my arms are standing up now just like they were Friday night. And we get up to walk away, and I look over at one of the greens, and I'm like, Eric, do you see that on the green over there, that white figure there? And he was like, no, but every hair on my body is standing up. I'm like, dude, there is my guide that I saw. And just all this information, just holy cow, my guide, this little native man, was standing right there, and directly over him was these owls that were going crazy. And so my spirit guide and my spirit animal were coming together, and they're very closely intertwined. But as we walked towards the green, the guide kind of dissipated and evaporated, if you will, and I wasn't able to make out any physical recognition of it, but I knew that was that same being, that same guide that had come to me in my closet. And so we went over there and stood, and the owls were going crazy, and it was so beautiful and so powerful, and so much information and love and support, and just overwhelmed me. And it was such a great moment. And every time we would turn to walk away, the owls would go crazy. So a little bit about my spirit guides, my spirit animals, and feeling super grateful and super connected, and super grateful to share that experience with my dear friend Eric. And Eric just started a new job, and I am so proud of him and so grateful for him sharing that experience with me. So a little bit about spirit guides and my experience with my guides. So I love you guys. I hope this shines some light on the topic, and I hope that you are able to sit with this information and not dismiss it if you are new to spirituality or your own spiritual knowledge, or this just seems fucking crazy to you. I hope that you're able to sit with it and think about it, and see if it resonates with you. I'm grateful for you guys listening, and I'm grateful for this beautiful life that I have, both in the physical manifestation with my beautiful friends and family, and also my connection to the spiritual realm and my spiritual practices. So I love you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope that you guys have an absolutely, holy shit, there's an eagle that's just landing in the tree across from me. Oh, baby. God, life is beautiful. Have a wonderful evening, you guys.